Hey guys, just Mike here, back with another FMH5 video. In today's video, we're going to be comparing two goalkeepers. And as you can see on screen, we have the legend that is Buffon versus Olbach. Yeah. Please leave your pronunciations in the comment section below. So basically, this series I'm just looking at is youth better than experience in certain positions. From my point of view, I think in goalkeeping terms, I think it's great to have a young goalkeeper, but I think I think you peak at the kind of 33 age, maybe 33 years old. So let's just compare the stats. So if we're just looking a bit more detail here, so you've got your aerial stat there. So again, Buffon's beating the youngster by 3, but in the agility situation, obviously the youth does kind of come up trumps there. So I suppose it is better to be younger in the kind of, you're going to be more agile. Communication, now this is key from a goalkeeper point of view. 20 communication from Buffon. As you can imagine, he's probably constantly on at his defence every 1 point, and his experience is built up. You kind of know, you can read the game better, so he knows could possibly see after he's faced opponent after opponent, team after team, how many matches this guy's played. He kind of can almost see the game unfolding before him. Where I suppose with the youngster, as you can see, he's only got 4 there, so that again probably just comes down to just some inexperience on his half, not really reading the game as well, not communicating to his team. Maybe again because he might be a lot younger than some of his defenders, so he doesn't want to kind of if he's got an old head in front of him who's very vocal, he might not be as vocal because they're kind of leading the back line, where it's really good to have a really confident, outspoken keeper behind you. Handling very, very even, so it's good to see the youngster picking up some points there as well, but obviously Buffon's has got just 1 ahead of him there. Kicking, obviously this is vital for distribution from the goalkeeper, from their hands or from the ground, so not really too much in that one. So again, it's probably quite even, but the youngster just picking up 2 points ahead of Buffon there. Reflexes, at the age of 36, still got better reflexes, so that's just the quickness to react, I suppose the way to react and get down, and just them very point blank shots, just been able to kind of spring an arm out or a leg or whatever just to stop that ball from which way getting into that goal. Throwing again, which is a draw on this one. So obviously that's just again distribution from actually collecting the ball and distributing it out wide or wherever you want to get the play kicking off straight away, or even launching a counter attack. You then got stuff that doesn't really, I suppose, concern too much in the goalkeeping aspects. Aggression, I suppose it's good to have a fair bit of aggression, but you don't want to be too overly aggressive, and I suppose hot-headed in a goalkeeping way and coming out for things you shouldn't be coming out for, and so on and so forth. Creativity is not really one that you don't have to look for in a goalkeeper. Decisions, that's a big one. So again, do you stay on your line? Do you come and collect? This is key for goalkeeping. They've seen lots of blunders in the way where goalkeepers, even top goalkeepers, have made some stupid things just based on their completely wrong decisions. So obviously having a high stat in decisions, very even here. Good to see the youngster picking up some really good points, 16 in that stat, to Buffon's 17. I keep saying the youngster because I don't know how to pronounce his name. Leadership. Again, this just comes from experience. When you've got somebody with 20 leadership behind you and his communication 20 as well, that's just key for a goalkeeper. If he's communicating and he's really just, I suppose after he's played so many games, you just, everyone would just respect him in the dressing room. Whatever he says goes, kind of thing. Whereas the youngster, only 2, that's quite, from a goalkeeper, you might not want them to be 20 or kind of thing, but you still want them to have some really good leadership skills for kind of organising that back line. You obviously want somebody in your back line to, your back 4 or 5 to be taken responsibility, but the goalkeeper can see the whole game. He can see everything that's going on right in front of him. So he should have a clearer picture of what's going on. So definitely need some better leadership skills there. Technique, again, not really something a goalkeeper I suppose needs in a way, but they draw 8-8 on that one as well. Positioning, obviously very vital for a goalkeeper. Starting position from free kicks, again, just comes from experience of knowing who takes what kind of free kick, what do you think they're going to do. Are they going to play a ball in, or are they going to actually just have a shot, where they're line for, just from playing against the opponents, I suppose he's going to learn to read their body language and what they're going to kind of do. So again, obviously Buffon wins out on that one. Teamwork, that's always nice, I suppose, in a way, to have good teamwork. Obviously, working as a team, especially with your defensive back line of your 4 or your 5 you've got in defence. Pace, I suppose, in a way, it's good for rushing out. You do want to see a decent amount of pace. Obviously, Buffon aging a bit now, he's probably lost quite a bit of pace, but I'm sure if the adrenaline were kicking, if needed to call upon rush out to get the ball. But I suppose youngster does win out on that one because he's going to be quicker off his line probably. Almost that new kind of sweeper keeper role that's coming kind of a bit more in fashion now. Stamina quite even, and strength. Obviously, strength's quite key. So you do want them to have above 10 at least, to have a good strength, especially when they're coming out to collect the ball from corners and so on and so forth. So overall, I think you would have to say that although obviously the youngster's got time on his side, and obviously you probably will become a better goalkeeper potentially in the long run, I think if you were going to start a squad up from day one, you'd probably want to have, in my opinion, Buffon in goal, with possibly obviously bringing in the youngster to learn alongside him. So I think in this one, I think it does go to the experienced player. I would say Buffon is the winner of this situation. Obviously, he's on a lot more money. He's not actually worth as much, but look at them international caps, so that is crazy. So yeah, in my opinion, obviously, please feel free to comment in the comment section below on the thread on Vibe. Have a discussion about, do you think it's better for experience or youth in goals? For me, it's experience every time. But it is always really good to have a good young goalkeeper coming through, especially if they're coming through at a time when your experienced goalkeeper's at their peak, so they can learn their trade from such a world-class goalkeeper. Hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Anyway, please let me know with a like and subscribe to the channel, or a like on the Vibe thread. So I really appreciate those. And hopefully you're going to enjoy this. So I'm going to be doing more and more of this kind of thing now. If there's any other ideas you want to see me compare, like, world-class players with free players, or, I don't know, any ideas you've got for me comparing players, please let me know in that comment section, guys. And yes, I will catch you all in the next episode. Speak to you all soon.